Hello friends and welcome back to the channel. My name is Alex. I am a first year at Vandy Med, and today I want to talk about, I know some of you have just gotten into medical school. I know I've been making a lot of these videos for first years. Bear with me, the vlogs will be back. I just think that I wish I had some guidance when I got into medical school, and so I want to talk today. This is probably more for the gals out there, but feel free to keep watching if you're not a gal. However, I want to talk about some staple pieces for your medical school wardrobe that I would recommend. I will caveat this and say that we haven't really had the chance to dress up much this year because of the pandemic. We've been instructed to wear scrubs. We haven't really even worn our white coats just for sanitary purposes because we can't wash them every day. Well, we can, but I guess we don't. So this is all just what I brought with me and what I have worn when we do get the chance to dress up nicely. So I'm going to take you through some of the things I would recommend that you get, or some ideas for categories of clothing that I love for my professional wardrobe. But first, we all know that no look is complete without a signature scent. So this video is in partnership with Dossier. This is the second installment of the partnership with Dossier. What I really like about them so far, I've been wearing I think Floriental something or other, which I have really liked. I think it's the Versace Bright Crystal influenced one, but it's great. So I have two more to review this month, and these ones are the unisex scents, and so these are for anybody who's interested in kind of a neutral scent. Other things I really like about Dossier, I'm gonna gush about them. It's on a budget, baby, so if you're trying to smell good and you're going to medical school, your nails look like this, Dossier might be a good option for you if you are in the market for new perfume. I know I just ran out of my Michael Kors that I bought years ago, and so this came along at the exact right time. So what's cool about Dossier is it comes in a little box. That's the coolest part. And it comes with a sample. And so what happens is you get the full size, which is about this size. You get a sample, you try the sample. If you don't like it, you just send it back. You say no thank you, and there's no hassle with that. It's free returns, and then you can choose something else. So I've liked the two that I've received, so I'm going to review some unisex ones. Today I'm reviewing Woody Chestnut and Woody Sandalwood, and these are inspired by, the Woody Chestnut is Mason Margiela's Replica by the Fireplace, and the Woody Sandalwood is the Labo Fragrances Santal 33. So let's do the sandalwood first. Oh, directions are important. I'm not a physicist. Okay, I love the smell of sandalwood, so that's why I chose this one. It's kind of spicy and warm. I actually really like it. Yeah, this one's really nice. I think I would wear it, but I think it would fit really well on some of my guy friends. So I do believe in the unisex nature of that one. And then Woody Chestnut is next. I'm gonna tell you a secret. I've already sampled this one and I like it, so we're keeping it. So I'm gonna use the full size. Okay, oh, that's two really big sprays. I guess that's what I'm gonna smell like today. So this one is more vanilla-y, and I don't mean that in a feminine way. I just mean that it's not warm in the same way that the Woody Sandalwood is. This one is it's more neutral, but it smells really nice. So I love both of them, and I would recommend, I think. So now that we smell two different really nice smelling things, I think it's time to begin the fashion show. Starting out, I think some must-haves for me are your own scrub. Your institution probably does have a scrub machine, but having your own scrubs is kind of nice, especially if they fit well. I know that we've been spending a lot of time in scrubs, and I personally like dressing up, and so being in what are essentially pajamas all the time is not the most uplifting for your spirit. And so having your own scrubs that you like, that fit nicely, etc., is recommended, but definitely not required. Some things that you can pair with your scrubs if you're a little fashionista would be fun socks. I've got some socks from Target that I really like. Under scrubs if you're cold, and that would just be a long sleeve, a thin something or other for underneath your scrubs. A badge reel, I talked about this in the things that I would recommend for medical school in general. You can get cute ones on Etsy. You could probably get them on Amazon. I don't really know the whole market for badge reels, but they're really handy. Yeah, so I really like figs right now. I think they fit nicely. They're kind of expensive, so some other brands I like are Wonder Wink, Cherokee, I think the Infinity collection by Cherokee has some cool joggers, which is kind of the style I'm into right now. And then Janu is also good, but they're pretty expensive as well. It's a good investment to have because you will need them at some point. Also, this is like a disclaimer maybe, or just a word of advice, is like if your class orders a Patagonia and you're like, I'm not gonna buy it because it's too expensive, I'd recommend buying it. I didn't buy mine, and now I'm like, oh, I wish I had one. They're really expensive, so I totally understand if you're like, I'm not gonna drop $130 on a jacket, but I would, if I could go back. Okay, so as far as professional clothes go, we're gonna keep this brief because I know that number one, you don't have unlimited amounts of money, and so we're talking about like what things I love having. I have some other superfluous things, but as far as pants go, I'm all about high-waisted things. I think that they are comfortable. I think that they can be form-flattering, and you can bend over in them, which you probably will be doing if you're using them in the clinical setting. So for pants, for skirts, whatever, you want to be able to move in them. You want to be able to get on the floor, bend down, maneuver without flashing, showing, ripping, those sorts of things. So I love high-waisted pants right now. I have a couple that I will show you, and I will link and maybe include a description on the screen for all of them, but super comfortable, not too tight, still a good form-flattering. I also have a couple of longer skirts that I like. I haven't gotten to wear them in the clinical setting, but I think that they are cute and an option. I think with a skirt, you need to be mindful of being able to move in it and not feeling like constricted in your motions on getting on the floor, bending over, like I said before, just so that you are still being professional in your wardrobe, because you are moving a lot. As far as tops go, I don't have a lot of options here. I do like to pair like nice white tops with my flowy pants and my skirts and those sorts of things, but I have some fun ones from Fashion Nova because that's where I've gone shopping that I can show you. But as far as tops go, I don't really have anything special that I would recommend, just again stuff that you can move in. Okay, some sensible shoes that are still kind of cute, I guess. So Target has a lot of really cute loafery sort of things that I like wearing. I know I kind of have a nerdy style, so if you're not into loafers, I'm really sorry. This is not the video for you. I also have a pair of Rothy's that I like. They have some new styles out, like tennis shoes, which I kind of want to get, but I don't have the money for that. So I do have a pair of Rothy's. They are yellow because Vanderbilt, etc., but super cute. I have some more like loafery shoes from Goodwill, and then also I'd recommend having a pair of heels that you can wear to like nicer events, or we have patient sessions right now where we're not really doing anything, we're just listening to a patient, and it's nice to dress up and have like a pair of heels that you can walk in but are still kind of like slaying in. And then finally, as far as like jackets go, I really like having long and flowy things because most of the other stuff I'm wearing is like form-fitting. I do have a jean jacket for more casual days, so if it's like business casual or you're working with kiddos, a jean jacket sometimes is okay. And then of course you want like a suit jacket with your suit, because you probably already have this. If you've gotten into medical school, you've probably interviewed and you have a suit, but if you don't have a suit, you might want to get one. Just in case you need it for other things, which you probably will. That's it. That is the wardrobe recommendation for medical school. It's not a lot, but I think it's honest work, and you don't need a ton of things. You mostly, the overarching theme is you want to be comfortable, you want to be able to move, and you want to look fly on a budget. So you also want to smell fly on a budget. Just a second plug for Dossier. Check out the scents. I'll link, I won't link them, but I'll list all 4 of the scents that I have down there so that you can see what you like. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you for being here. If you have any other suggestions, if you are in medical school or working in the clinical profession somehow, leave your suggestions for wardrobe things in the comments so other people can learn from you. And if you have specific questions about wardrobe or medical school or studying or what have you, please leave them in the comments as well. I would love to make a video to help you out. Have a lovely day. Bye.